the first thing you need to do is installing Python. So go to Google, search for download Python, and click the first link that you're gonna see here, python.org, and wait just a minute before clicking download the latest version, alright? Because most of you guys make this mistake. You guys think that the latest version is the best one because it's the latest, right? And it can be the best one, but not exactly the best choice for you. So just because it's the best version doesn't mean that it's the best version for you, all right? So you need to think as a professional, as a developer, and a professional developer uses frameworks and libraries. You're going to understand this in the future. And frameworks and libraries usually doesn't work well in the latest version of Python. They take a little time, a few months to adapt to the latest version of Python. So you don't want to have problems when you use frameworks and libraries. So you are not going to download the latest version of Python, right? So you can see here that in this moment the latest version is the 3.14, but I'm gonna click here, downloads. I'm gonna click Windows because it's my operating system, and I'm going to search by typing Ctrl F for the 3.10 version. You can see here that we have no, it's not this version. Let's continue our search, and we are going to find this version here, and I'm going to click in download Windows installer. All right, so clicking here, we're going to choose our directory. You can see that I already have this version downloaded, but I'm going to download again for you to see how it works, and it's pretty fast. I can just click now here and click to install. All right, this is one mistake you guys make. You choose the latest version because you think that it's the best version, and not exactly. All right, the second mistake that you guys do is you click here, install now. You don't check this box before clicking install now, and if you don't check this box, you're going to face problems when you use Python through your terminal, because for the Windows platform, the Windows operating system understands that it must allow you to run Python commands through the terminal. You have to link things, your terminal with the Python platform, all right? So you have, before you install, you have to click here, add python.exe to path, all right? Once you make sure this option is checked, now you can click install now and wait for your installation to finish. Alright, we can see here that our download and our installation has finished successfully. But we are not going to trust this screen right here. We are going to check by ourselves. Alright, so close here. You can open your terminal. So click here in the search bar and type cmd. You are going to see the command prompt, and you are going to click here to open this black screen. You can maximize this screen, and now we are going to type Python n dash twice, right? Version. Let me take this. All right, n dash version, or you can call it hyphen. Anyway, I don't know the exact name in English, but once you do this and you type return or enter, you're going to see the version that you have downloaded and installed. All right, that's how you see if Python is working, if your installation was succeeded. All right, that's how you install Python in your computer. These are some of the real interviews that I recorded to show you how real companies interview developers from inside. Use them to prepare for real interviews and get the job of your dreams. Go to marosacademy.com or click the link below.